And good evening, everyone. And we're live, all right, both to our Discord group and to our Facebook viewers. Have a good evening and welcome to our HoloNet news for September. Right? I am your host, Yuva, and my lovely co host. I don't know which way she's seeing. Is that way or that way?
What?
Right?
Hello. My name is Stephanie. My gosh, I forgot my name, Yuva. Shame. It hasn't been that long, has it? It's only been like 2 months since we've done HoloNet news.
But I think everybody knows us now. This is going on for years.
Yeah, but you never know who could be watching us new.
First time, yes, for our first time viewers. So, without any further ado, let's go into our new segment for this evening. Alright, as always, we're going to welcome our new members. You look at our events, top contributors, best car corner. We're going to be looking at books, movies, toys, what's going on in that whole kibosh of the TV arena. We're going to have a debate about that. I'm just warning you, we're going to debate about that on live air.
Oh, God.
All right. So we would like to welcome to our group, to our Facebook group. We have Christopher, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly. Please forgive me if I don't. Nazal Poywing. I'm hoping that's correct. And then,
Maybe.
and to our Discord server, we would like to welcome the Elysian Casanova, the Lilting Aurora, Professor Zoomies, and Sura. Welcome to our Discord group. We're glad to have you with us.
And welcome back to Sura. He was here, and then he got booted due to inactivity, and then he came back. Sorry, Sura Chief.
All right, looking at our month of September, what's going on? We have our HoloNet news, which takes place today. Next week, Tuesday, we have our panel discussion. We finally have a look at our cancel series, The Acolytes.
No comment. No comment.
We have our anime watch parties, which are occurring every Monday, which except on the 23rd. I think that's the night before the holiday. So,
Oh, that's why. Okay.
those people might be doing some stuff on that night. So, night before the holiday, may not have any anime watch party. The archives are incomplete for those of you who are members of our book club. That's taking place on the 29th. And,
Yes.
and on the 19th, a little bit of non-Star Wars there. On the 19th, we are going to be starting our Agatha All Along watch party.
Yeah. It's been
You
a
have to
while
do
since
the,
we
you
had
have to do
the
the neck roll.
MCU series.
I feel like you don't like. I feel like if you say Agatha All Along and you don't roll your leg, it's like
Oh my God. And don't forget, on the 25th, we have a Star Wars watch party for the new Lego Star Wars
Oh, yes.
special, Rebuild the Galaxy.
Darth Jar Jar is real.
He is! Oh my God. We spent so long and so many years saying he's not really, can't hurt you, but now he is. At least next week he will be.
All yours, Stephanie.
Great. So we have our own Star Wars Confidential TT book club called The Archives Are Incomplete. We're currently reading Star Wars Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. Our meeting for this book to discuss this book is the 29th of September, as Yuva said just a little while ago. And yeah, normally for this book club, we have members are requested to read a chosen book within about 6 to 8 weeks or so. I think this one took a little longer. And then to meet in our Discord cantina at a voted date and time to discuss the book and to choose the next book and stuff like that. So if you're interested in joining the book club, please let us know. If you do really want to join the book club, but you have read this book before and you'd like to discuss with us, please come and join us. We are open to everybody coming to join us. And even if you haven't read the book and you still want to come and knock with the book club, come and join us still. It's a pretty good discussion. We actually do go in depth with these books and talk about lots of various things, and each book club member gets the opportunity to host a book club session. Why am I saying so many tongue twisters in this little one slide? Yeah, but that's it for book club stuff.
All right, and we're looking at our top contributors for August. Hey, look, Karen is leading the way.
Hi, Karen. Good job, Karen. You beat Daryl.
I know there's always be a back and forth between Karen and Daryl. Next month, Daryl. Next month, next
Well, I
month.
mean, Obika's coming up. You never know.
All right, so we have Karen leading the way, Daryl. Oh,
Sorry. I clicked too fast. Hold on. Let me go back. Did it go back? I broke it. Here we go.
Daryl, Obika, Vishesh, and Jodo. We'd like to thank all of our members for keeping the group fun, active, engaging. Please remember nothing controversial or spoiler contents. Right? We've been battling a bit of a spoiler content. Well, when Acolyte came out, when that dropped, people were a bit enthusiastic. Remember, we have our Discord server for all things spoiler related, right?
Yep.
So please join us on our Discord server if you wish to discuss things that are spoiler related.
Yeah, when you wish to discuss things freely and immediately, we have a place in Discord just for that. So you don't have to wait until the Facebook embargo is up.
And then looking at our Discord server, our contributors for the month of August, we have Stephanie as always leading the way. Aaron very, very close behind. Go Aaron, go get her. Aaron, go Aaron. We have Yoda Man, in third place. We have Oliver Peppers in fourth place, and then we have Pink Polka Dotty all the way in fifth place.
Yeah, and Pink Polka Dotty has debuted on this chart. This is the first time.
Oh, very, very nice. We appreciate that. All right, looking at our best girl corner, we have Alexi, who's been quite active. Good job, Alexi. We have Pine. We have Darth Neo. Darth Neo, somebody I'd never heard about Darth Neo.
Darth Neo's been here for like a year at least on Discord. But don't worry, Yuva. We understand. Like Discord server, Facebook group. There's a lot. Yeah, a lot has changed. Yeah, that's true, especially for you.
We have
they have people active on the Discord server that aren't in the Facebook.
We have Niran in there, and we have Darth Vul. We have Senator Avatar Chris. We have the Elysian Casanova, and then we have the Lilting Aurora, and then we also have Professor Zoomies, our new members, and we also have RKR.
Yeah, well, congrats on leveling up.
Right, we appreciate you all contributing to the Discord server and making it active. Yay! Oh, look! It continues.
What was I?
I'm not gonna say. Look, it continues. We have Squid. Is it in relation to Squid Games? And we have Darth once again. Darth Yo. Sorry, that's Darth Yo, not Darth Who. We have
the two dots.
We have Wolf, and then we have Justin the Jedi. Is that Wolf any related to Wolf from Clone Troopers? That
not
Wolf
sure.
is actually that Wolf is spelled with 2 F's and an E, so not the same Wolf.
Okay, all right. I need to ask these people where they came up with their usernames.
I was a big StarCraft nut. So that's why that name just it just stayed. So looking at our monthly Star Wars updates in the past month of July, August, and what's coming up for the month of September.
Yep.
All yours, Stephanie. I will be interjecting.
No problem. Oh, hi, Darth. I see you joined us. Welcome. We now start on the actual Star Wars.
He joined at the perfect time. Darth just joined at the perfect time.
And just released
the Acolyte.
No, I'm not discussing, I'm just stating. In just released TV, we have The Acolyte Season 1. There was a total of 8 episodes, and there is a council discussion to actually discuss Season 1 of this series coming up next week, Tuesday. So please join us for that live council discussion as well. I think Darth Yo is a guest. Yeah, he's a guest on the panel. Oh, I need to complain. Yeah, he's a guest on the panel. So that would be Yuva, Destiny Jedi, Grand Moff Asterix, and Darth Yo discussing this, and the rest of us can discuss in the commentary. So unfortunately, this was not renewed for season 2. I am personally very disappointed. I know there are a lot of people who feel differently, but I just want to remind people that it's not nice to celebrate other people's pain. Just saying.
I'm not.
But yeah, more discussion on that will be.
I would just say, actually not. I will leave that comment for the panel discussion. I would just say,
Okay.
I started getting a little bit disinterested when they started Game of Throning the whole scene. I'll just leave it at that.
That's how things are in the High Republic, Yuva. That's just how things are in that era. So they were very spot on and accurate there. Next one. Hi, Naran. Thanks for joining us. I'm only seeing people in Discord. I'm not seeing people watching on Facebook. I'm sorry. In more just released TV, we have Young Jedi Adventures Season 2. So on Disney Plus and Disney Junior, the first half of Season 2 got released with 11 episodes on the 14th of August. And the second half of Season 2 is coming in early 2025. So for those who are unfamiliar with what this is another High Republic TV show, but of course it's for kids, so they're not killing anybody, unlike The Acolyte and all the other books. So Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures is set 200 years before Star Wars The Phantom Menace, during the High Republic era, and this is also 100 years before The Acolyte. This series follows Jedi younglings Kai Brightstar, Liz Soleil, and Nubs as they study the ways of the Force, learn from Jedi Master Yoda, explore the galaxy, and help citizens and creatures in need. In Season 2, the younglings will continue their training and embark on even bigger missions across the galaxy. Helping to lead the younglings on these missions is Master Zia's new Padawan, Wes Vinnick, and his astromech, ROM1. The show stars Jacoby Swain as Kai Brightstar, Juliette Donenfeld as Liz Soleil, Dee Bradley Baker as Nubs, Emma Berman as Nash Durango, Trey Murphy as Tabor, Nassim Pedrad as Master Zia Zana, Gunnar Sizemore as Wes Vinnick, and Peter Michael as Master Yoda. Have you taken in any episodes of this yet, Yuva?
I have not. Just permit me to sidestep there. A shout out to Shabaka for tuning in on Facebook. Hey man, glad you for joining us on Facebook.
Checking.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of Season 1 just because it had some tie-in characters to the High Republic books. But I haven't watched anything in Season 2 yet.
And if these characters tied in, I mean, I know it's far-fetched, right? But any of these characters have any tie-in with Acolyte? Considering one of these?
No. So because this is 100 years before the Acolyte,
but, I mean,
the only person that could exist in... No, the only person that does exist in this timeline is Kalnaka, but he hasn't been tied into anything yet.
Right. But I was going to say, because I think... Not just Kalnaka, the...
Oh, sorry, and Vanestra, yeah. But Vanestra isn't in this series. At least I haven't seen her pop up in the series yet.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
She could. Season 2 is here. She could. Sorry, I'm laughing at that. He says young Jedi should not be having adventures before their schoolwork is done. True, very true. Do your schoolwork first.
Skeleton Crew. Sorry.
Coming up. So, upcoming TV, we also have Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. It is a 4-piece animated special coming to Disney Plus on September 13th. We got the official trailer, and I saw that they released 4 posters, so I guess it could mean that it's a poster for each of the pieces. I don't quite understand what they mean when they said 4-piece animated special, but I guess we'll see when it's actually released.
I guess we'll learn the hard way.
Yeah, and if you zoom in, well, I don't know if you could zoom in, but if you watch that third poster, it looks like it's in the form of Attack of the Clones, the poster where Anakin and Padme are back to back. And the caption here, well, the thing on the poster says, "A Rodian shall not know anger, nor hatred, nor love." So that sounds like a play on the Anakin Padme.
Well, I was not going to say, but that Rodian looks like then again, that's probably stereotyping because all Rodians don't necessarily look alike. But I'm just thinking of the cantina scene with shot first.
Yes, yes, it could be. It could be. That he was asking if this is canon. No,
No.
I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately. This is not canon. All of the Lego specials are not canon.
You know,
They're just like,
unless Disney,
they're really nice.
unless Disney
Eh.
decide to multiverse everything.
No, not for Star Wars, please. Please. We have that for Marvel already. Leave Star Wars alone. So not canon, but like
Marvel,
what ifs or
Jesus.
like alternate universes or stuff like that. So the little blurb here for Rebuild the Galaxy is the entire Star Wars galaxy gets completely mixed up when an ordinary Nerf herder, Sig Greebling, unearths a powerful artifact called the Cornerstone from a hidden Jedi temple. He finds himself thrust into adventure in a new, wondrously wild and twisted version of the galaxy where good guys are bad guys are good, and the fate of all depends on Sig becoming the hero who can put all the pieces back together. Ooh, I have a nice little voice cast list that was recently announced in D23. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
So the talented voice cast features Gaten Matarazzo as Sig Greebling, Tony Revolori as Dev Greebling, Bobby Moynihan as Jedi Bob, Masai Martin as Yessi Scala, Michael Cusack as Servo, Ahmed Best as Darth Jar Jar, Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, and in addition to these people, I don't have names for the characters, but I mean, some names would sound familiar if you're familiar with the Star Wars cast in general. We have Naomi Aki, Anthony Daniels, Kelly Marie Tran, Billy D. Williams, D. Bradley Baker, because he's in everything, T.C. Carson, Trevor Deval, Jake Green, Jennifer Hale, Phil Lamar, Ross Marquand, Peter Michael, Kevin Michael, Richardson, Helen Sladler, Matt Sloan, Matthew Wood, Sam Witwer, and Shelby. If any of those names sound familiar to anybody, just comment.
Just Ahmed Best.
Just know.
As
Just
as Darth Jar Jar.
Oh no, we have Anthony Daniels, that's C-3PO,
Yeah.
Kelly Marie Tran. My god, what was her name in the sequels? Oh god, I forgot. It was Finn's first love interest. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, there are lots of characters there whose names could look familiar. For Skeleton Crew, we actually got the official trailer for that, and it looks really nice. That is coming to Disney Plus on the 3rd of December with 2 episodes. And the little blurb for that is 4 ordinary kids search for their home planet after getting lost in the Star Wars galaxy. It'll only have a season 2 if the show is received well. So I hope that season 1 wraps up any storyline in case certain fans start hating on this kids show. So the cast here is Ravi Cavaconias, Ryan Kira Armstrong, Kariana Crater, Robert Timothy Smith, Jude Law, Nick Frost, and Tunde Adebimpe and Kerry Condon. Individual episode directors, and some names again will sound familiar if you follow directors for Star Wars things, John Watts, David Lowry, the Daniels, Jake Schreier, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Lee Isaac Chung. Interesting. How do you feel about this one, Yuva?
Like I said, so here's the irony. Anything not directly related to Jedi stuff tends to do well in the Star Wars universe.
Have you seen the trailer for this one?
Yeah. Right? I know there was no like okay.
I'm not gonna say it out loud for anyone who
All
has
right,
seen the trailer.
sorry. Let me rephrase.
But
Let me rephrase. Okay, so let's just take it back. When, ironically enough, I felt like Mandalorian took a downward when they tried to bring back in a famous character rather than they tried to just like, for example,
stand on the sword. Yeah.
for example, they could have really done Plo Koon. I mean, I know that whole joke where they made a fake storyboard for Plo Koon,
Yes.
so just to confuse everybody, blah 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 blah. And I felt like after that, even don't get me wrong, even though that was kind of good, it kind of went on a downward trend. I'm
I mean,
hoping,
season 3
you
was
know,
as good
so
as season 2,
you know,
sure.
so the supposed, for let's the force wielder that's in this is not
Hmm.
famous, so we will see.
Well, I mean, they're all new faces. Like in this picture, we have, if you're looking at, wait, could you see my mouse? Oh, here's my mouse. Okay, so so this person here, this character is Wim, played by Ravi Kabat-Konyas. This is Jude Law. His character is Jodna Nawad. In the back here is a character called KB, played by Kiriana Crater.
Hmm.
This one here is a character called Neil, played by Robert Timothy Smith. And this girl here is a character called Fern, played by Ryan Kira Armstrong. So they're all new characters. Yeah.
Hmm.
So hopefully this does well, and hopefully next time we talk to you, we'd have Skeleton Crew. So in upcoming TV with status updates, we got Skeleton Crew update, 2 episodes premiering on the 3rd of December on Disney Plus. For Andor, we finally got confirmation that Andor season 2 will be premiering next year on Disney Plus. We don't have a date yet; they just said next year, 2025. That'll be 12 episodes in the season. Recently at D23 Expo, they showed a trailer. We may have a copy of this trailer in our Discord server. If you'd like help to find it, please let me know and I'll tag you in it. So confirming that they finished filming season 2. And also at D23 they announced that Ben Mendelsohn will be reprising his role as Orson Krennic in season 2, and also Alan Tudyk will be reprising his role as K2SO in season 2. The last time we saw them was in Rogue One. So in Ahsoka news, we know season 2 is officially confirmed to be in development. And recently, Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who plays Sabine, recently she stated that she'll be busy filming season 2 next summer. So it doesn't look like we might get Ahsoka until like maybe 2026 at the earliest. Boy, quite a wait. And no information on Mando season 4 because all the focus is on The Mandalorian and Grogu movie, being directed by Jon Favreau, written by Favreau and Filoni, and produced by Favreau, Kennedy, and Filoni. Production on this started in July and will run into possibly October. And we actually heard recently, again, this is official because she said it herself, Sigourney Weaver has actually joined the cast of The Mandalorian and Grogu. Interesting. We also got an official premiere date of the 22nd of May 2026. And at the D23 Expo, there was a sizzle reel that was shown, and we do have a copy of that in our Discord server. Again, if you'd like to see it, let us know, and I will help direct you to there. No updates on the Charmin Obachinoi movie yet, since the last update, which was still nothing's happening. I think the script is being written. Right, I'm watching my notes. And again, no updates for the James Mangold movie. Script is being written. For the Untitled Dave Filoni movie, he had mentioned that while he was writing Ahsoka Season 2, he got a better idea of where to frame this movie. So that's interesting. No updates for the Untitled Taika Waititi movie. He's still writing it. For Rogue Squadron, Patty Jenkins confirmed that she's working on a script for the movie, so again, no updates there. So just letting you know that even though all these people are working on scripts for this stuff, there's still also a chance that these things will just not get greenlit after the script is written. So you never know if we're getting them or if we're not getting them. They were announced, but still.
Yeah.
And the rumor here for the Lando series is that the Lando series is now turning into a movie, but again, this is still just a rumor. Any thoughts about anything so far, Yuva? All good so far?
Well, I could have sworn I saw a 2026 movie release for Rogue Squadron, but I guess that's not happening.
Oh no, that was before.
No, 2025. No, sorry. No, sorry. I thought I was hearing a 2025 release for Rogue Squadron, but I don't think that's going to happen in 2025.
No. They're back to the drawing board. Patty Jenkins is writing the script, and only after she finishes writing, they will see if they're going ahead with production.
Ironically enough, I saw something, but like I didn't press it because I mean I don't think it was a substantiated source that the Taika Waititi and the Shamin projects were pulled. But I mean I didn't see it. I tried looking up further on it, and I was like, okay, somebody's probably just you know um,
Yeah, probably could be a
shit.
rumor because
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything, though I haven't seen any updates either. But I
Right.
mean, movie production takes a long time, a long time. So who knows? It might be, it might not be, but no news is good news, right?
Mm-hmm.
A quick look at books and comics. In August, we got Weird But True, Star Wars 300 Epic Facts from a Galaxy Far, Far Away by National Geographic Kids, believe it or not.
Interesting.
Yeah. We also got Star Wars The High Republic, Edge of Balance Volume 3. So that's actually a manga series that's going on. And this month we are what's the date today? 34th? What's the date today? 33rd?
Third. Third.
Okay, great. So tomorrow we are getting Star Wars The Acolyte Kelnaka #1, written by Kevin Scott, great writer, and art by America Cresta, and that's a Marvel comic. So we're getting a Kelnaka whole series, because of course,
Oh, nice.
and the post-Acolyte Kelnaka series.
Yes.
Game time, here you go.
Oh, so looking at the world of video games, we have Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which have been available since August 1st. There was the pre-release that came out a bit earlier, like some of the beta testing stuff that some people got. But it's officially out on Steam, Switch, Xbox, PS5, PS4, right? So basically, it's based off the original Star Wars Bounty Hunter game, which was released in 2002, and it was revived for modern platform. The game is basically set as a prequel to Star Wars 2, Attack of the Clones, and it lets you play as Jango Fett, who is hired to capture a Dark Jedi. If the campaign is completed, players can unlock a new Boba Fett skin for their next playthrough, paying off a notorious Easter egg. Playing off a notorious Easter egg from the original game. From Asper, it is said that the Star Wars Bounty Hunter is said to have visual improvements, improved environmental textures, new dynamic lighting effects, and a flashlight tool for navigating dark places. Always good to have a flashlight.
Yeah, I need to see, so yeah.
Here's something to blow your mind. A flashlight in a video game uses real electricity. There's the Steam Deck support and a number of DualSense controller features for PS5 player.
Okay, alright, Yuva. How much sleep did you have last night?
3?
Oh god.
So we have also that is just released the Fortnite skin, which is 3 inspired Mando skins for Moff Gideon, for armor, IG-11, wearable add-on, or a back bling, which is designed to look like Grogu in a backpack.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Yeah. I'm not a Fortnite. I mean, sad to say, I'm not a big FPS fan, so games like Fortnite and stuff don't really appeal to me. Yes, and so our just freshly released Star Wars Outlaws, which dropped on August 30th, is
Yes.
now right. It's now widely available. So basically, Star Wars Outlaws, you experience the first ever open world Star Wars game set between the events of Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So you get to explore distant planets across the galaxy, both iconic and new. Risk it all as Kay Vess, the emerging scoundrel seeking freedom and means to start a new life along with her companion, Nix. Fight, steal, outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates as you join the galaxy's most wanted.
Shoot, I was supposed to bring Nyx in for this segment, and I was going to
Yes.
put Nyx right here.
You know.
Because I got a cute little Nyx plushie from Star Wars Outlaws Claw Machine and Fan Expo weekend before. unreleased. It's not for sale yet. So and he's so cute and he's so soft and he's massive.
All right, so just that you know, and it's just still continuing with Star Wars Outlaws. What can Nyx do? Strong synergistic thief duo. I've seen some of the gameplay with him, so he's quite a versatile creature. K and Nyx can achieve things together that they would not normally be able to do separately. Their individual strengths and weaknesses complement each other, and they are used to be working together in a way where they become 1 and 1 equal 3. What kind of maths that is, Gil?
I didn't read this before I put it here.
In everything from melee combos, distraction, sabotage, infiltration, this type of smooth, confident, and trustful combination should be seen in both what they are able to do and how they do it. So here's something a little extra: tips to get started and get the most out of your scoundrel experience. Are you all listening? Write this down. Inside the setting menu, you will find options for gameplay, cognitive, color, vision, hearing, and all types of accessibility and player preference needs, including changing colors for colorblind player, turning on text to speech, and increasing the size of the subtitles. That's always good. Options to choose between difficulty levels, including story, regular, or hard, for things like player health and enemy in the gameplay experience. Well, you know I'm going to be playing storyline.
Yeah, I like to play story.
I have no shame in admitting it. I will be playing story mode. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Video games for me are meant to be relaxing, right? I'm not supposed to be cussing and
Yeah, they're
punching the
meant to be
controller.
fun. I'm not supposed to spend like an hour trying to defeat a boss. No, that's not fun.
Right. Patience is your best friend during the stealth mission, and it can save you time. Stop, crouch behind something, look around, make a plan before you move, and always remember, Nyx can help.
Yeah, that's what Nyx is here for.
Right? If you think you can't reach something, just remember you have that little companion that could actually reach it for you.
Some great tips. Thank you there, Yuva.
Yes, and continuing in our early game development, we have the Bit Reactor Unnamed Strategy, which is confirmed to still be in development, but that's like quite in March 2024. Didn't have anything recent from that. We have there's a third Star Wars Jedi game, Cameron Monaghan, in a recent Comic Con. We are working on the third, and we are process of doing it right now. That's a big undertaking, and some conversations being had so far. Hopefully, when all things are said and done, we'll be able to go in and make something really cool for you guys again. For the Skydance game rumor, the only information that we have for that is that it's set in the Rebel Alliance era. Right? The game from Skydance New Media is just all that we know. It's a narrative-driven action-adventure game featuring an original story. Still in, just as a rumor, we have Mandalorian, which is a first-person shooter in development by ID Software, the same people that did Doom and Quake. And then Total War, a Star Wars strategy game, which is developed by Creative Assembly. So if it's a strategy game, anything similar to like StarCraft and Warcraft, I think you can bet your tail I'm going to be buying that.
Because those are your favorite.
I'll wait until Christmas time for like Star Wars Outlaws to go on special.
I think a lot of people are doing that. I think we only have like 2 people right now in our Discord server that I know of who's currently playing Star Wars Outlaws.
Alright, still in very early development, we have Star Wars Eclipse and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So Star Wars Eclipse will be featuring an original story, unique characters, each with their own paths, abilities, and roles to play in the tapestry of events that could alter the carefully balanced piece in an uncharted section of the Outer Rim. The news that you have with Old Republic, there hasn't been any further updates. That the only thing we know is that the remake will see the classic RPG return as a PlayStation 5 console exclusive at launch, and for PC. All yours, Seti.
Thank you. So in terms of events, we have Star Wars Celebration in Japan. It is scheduled for the 18th to the 20th of April 2025. That is actually a lot sooner now than it was the last time we had the news. Interesting. At the Makuhari Messe. Tickets for that are currently on sale. If any of y'all are going, please let us know. We would like an inside scoop. So Star Wars Celebration, for those who don't know, is the world's biggest official Star Wars event, featuring amazing reveals, panel discussions, autograph opportunities, and much more. We had some celebrity guests announced. So that would be Anthony Daniels as C-3PO, Tamura Morrison as Jango, Boba, and like basically any live-action helmetless clone. We have Doug Chiang, who's the Senior Vice President and Executive Design Director at Lucasfilm. And then we have Ashley Eckstein, who is the voice actor for Ahsoka. Recently announced, we also have Alan Tudyk, who is K2SO, Manny Jacinto, who is Kimir or the Stranger, and Daniel Logan, who plays a young Boba Fett in the prequel trilogy. And in Clone Wars cartoons. He does the voice for Boba Fett in the Clone Wars cartoons too, yes. Quick update for theme parks. For Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney parks, we had a new announcement. So there's going to be a new Mandalorian element that is headed to Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, that particular ride. And this playable update will bring Din Djarin and Grogu to the interactive ride, and it's expected to be released around the same time as the actual Mandalorian and Grogu movie in 2026. So I thought this was interesting because, like, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, that ride is themed for the sequel trilogy era. So, like, everything in Galaxy's Edge, like, is very themed for the sequel trilogy timeline. So I thought it was really curious that they put in Mandalorian and Grogu in there when there's, like, probably a 20-year difference between at least what we know is the timing of the movie versus the sequel trilogy. So, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait to see
And
where it
I
actually
don't think, at that point it was a ride theme park. I don't know how many people are really caring that, it's
A lot of
timeline.
people did care. They did care when this announcement was made. Like, I saw a lot of uproar on the internet in terms of timeline because, like the way they have it in the park is like they're very, very specific about what goes in there, and like everything in Galaxy's Edge is specifically for the sequel trilogy era,
Okay.
between
Fair enough.
episode 8 and 9, as the timeline have. So yeah, I mean, it was a really interesting announcement. I mean, I guess we have to wait and see to see how it's incorporated.
Yes, and going into our merchandise news. Yes. So, for those of you who are interested in collecting your Star Wars Black Series figures, we have the Osha and Asaya figure, which is available. I think, it hasn't sold out yet. That one's still available. I think, so ironically
Sorry.
enough, I think May sold out, but
Oh, wow.
they sold out, but Osha is available. Go figure.
Understandable.
Go figure. I think these actually dropped late last night or early this morning. The Dark Nihilus and the Clone Commander Obi-Wan. I actually really like this Clone Commander Obi-Wan figure.
Yes, so they did hair really, really well. Like, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is actually pretty cool. I suspect this of all the Black Series. This might. I'm figuring like by the time I'm saying this, it might be sold out. It's still up for pre-order, right? But I'm pretty sure by the end of this evening, maybe tomorrow, it's going to be sold out.
Oh my God, these Black Series get sold out so quickly. Jeez.
We have. So this was announced earlier. I didn't see it get released, but it's officially out now. The Dark Malak figure, Black Series, or it could be a re-release. I can't be too sure because I remember.
Yeah.
I remember like many news segments ago, I did talk about the Dark Malak, but it was just like like rumored figure drop. But glad to see it's actually out and officially available. I think the Asajj Ventress is also a reissue figure that's up, so I don't suspect this will be available for too long. So if you missed the Asa Adventures the first time, please go and
No chance.
please go and get it now.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some characters from our Andor series and whatnot. We have the Deidre Miro, we have Cassian Andor. These are still available. Um, you know, sad to say, I just feel like these are just going to be shelf warmers.
Really? What do you think? I mean, I guess they could have released them in time for Andor season 2, and it would have been more popular. But I love the detail. Like I'm watching the pictures here on the big screen, and I love the detail of the faces.
I
Like
mean, no, seriously, like Disney,
they did an amazing
Hasbro,
job.
sorry, Hasbro really upped their game with like whoever doing the 3D printing for the figures and stuff now, like on point.
It's so good. Yeah,
Yeah,
like you can see the cheekbones and stuff in Dedra Miro's face in this Black Series figure. It's crazy.
yeah, like whoever 3D printer they're using is like on point.
Such a good job.
Because you just can't have enough Darth Maul. So there has been the reissue of the original Darth Maul figure, and then there is. So funny enough, I think the Darth Maul and Speeder is sold out, but the Darth Maul
Is that the speeder he almost killed Anakin with
yes,
in
yes,
episode 1? He almost run him over with.
this one is actually sold out. This was about 49 or 59 US. That sold out, and I think the Darth Maul is still the plain Darth Maul is still available. The Darth Maul and Speeder. Sorry, just go back just quick there. Yeah.
Sorry, Bob.
No. I just wanted to point out. So, like, I'm pretty sure the reason why it is the Darth Maul and Speeder version sold out faster. His costume is actually fabric.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It's like actual cloth.
Yeah, so like the Darth Maul by itself, that's just plastic molding, whatever. And the Speeder version, they actually like try to use like fabric materials for his costume and whatnot. So I figured that's why it's expensive. I was contemplating putting this up. It's sold out. Okay.
Sorry. Of course it did.
Right.
Of course it did.
It scales that's supposed to fit the 3.75 inch vintage figures. It's actually scaled to fit those, but it's sold out. It was 100 US, and it sold out within 3 hours. Yeah, like
I'm surprised it lasted so long.
like right as it was announced, like whoop, yeah, sold
Oh
out.
my gosh. Is this Hasbro as well?
Yes, the vintage line, the Hasbro vintage line. Yes.
Looks really nice though.
It is. It looked
Looks
really detailed. Like, okay, I can see why. Like, I was scrolling through the pictures, like, oh, okay, I can see why it was sold out.
Yeah, like
So I do apologize. This one here is just to really burn our eyes. Can't have it, guys. Unless you were one of those. Unless you were one of those people who actually did pre-order it.
yeah, I was watching like all the well, you can see my mouse, right? Like all the what is it called this carbon scoring or something on the X-wing, the bruises on the ship.
Scarring, yeah, the battle damage, yeah.
Battle damage, right? Thank you for the terminology. But yeah, it looks really good.
So these are more targeted towards younger kids and whatnot. The droids are supposed to be talking interactive, like certain verbal commands are supposed to be able to respond to them when you talk to them.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought these were. That's why I say novelty gift ideas for parents looking for gift for their Star Wars children. Permit me, magnifique for the person who has everything. This is the Clone Wars hilt set. You'll be seeing as featuring Obi-Wan, Anakin, and can't remember who the third lightsaber belongs to.
Ahsoka.
Yes, is that Ahsoka's? Yes, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing Ahsoka like in the little picture. This picture here, I'm seeing Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan.
Right. Yes. So so Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin. The box set is available.
Still, gasp.
For 600 US.
That's why it's still available. Yes. It does look nice.
Yeah.
It means a collection of 3 of them.
Right? The blades for those things, also they can activate, like you can put batteries in and they'll light up, but the blades you'll have to push them separately.
Of course, of course. That is how they make the money.
So forgive me. Remember, I tried to blank out a lot of the sequel trilogy. So, you know,
I was not gonna ask if this was from them. I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
Google
the
it.
sequel trilogy, The Blade of Ochi
Ah.
of Bestun. If you're interested in purchasing The Blade of Oichi of Bestun,
Hmm.
it's available. It is priced at 70 US. That's the last price I saw on Shop Disney. Oh,
Ooh.
sorry, 69.
It is really pretty. The same thing. It is really pretty though. Like
Yeah.
I'm watching it detailed. It's like really, really
So
nice.
one of the pictures, I probably should have put one of the other pictures. There's an extra piece on the guard that kind of curves up extra. So
Okay.
it's really nice.
Ooh, nice.
So, your training. Remember your training. For those of you who want a full Luke experience, there's a Yoda backpack where you can actually strap Yoda to your back and do your training, and simulate training and simulate the Yoda,
Oh my
There's
gosh.
the
But like, is it a functioning backpack? Can you put stuff in him, or is it just a plushie
well,
with straps?
well, the thing is, right? The description did not say that, but it's listed as a plushy backpack. So
Oh, I guess we need to investigate further. But
yeah.
I'm not seeing anywhere to unzip.
I,
So
I did
maybe not.
I didn't either. The only thing I saw was that the hood could come. Apparently, the hood is the cloak hoodie is actually removable. I think that's about it.
Interesting, interesting.
Ah yes, and for those who have everything and still look for something, uh, by Citizen we have the Stormtrooper watch. It's eco drive.
Yeah.
It's eco drive, so it means it's solar powered, well, solar assisted. So it's gonna last a while. Um,
Yeah, I saw this in real
Right.
last week.
And the thing is, it's pretty. I
It
guess
was
the
really
price.
pretty.
Yeah, the price is kind of standard for what a Star Wars Citizen watch goes for. So this is right now it's actually priced at three. It's either 325 or 350 US, which is standard for a Citizen watch.
Ooh. Yeah, I think they were discounted last week at Fan Expo because we saw this one and the mall watch and they look really nice and someone, not me, but someone else almost bought one of them but then decided on something else last minute. But yeah, they look really, really nice.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, and that brings us to the end of our news. As always, we would like to thank you for those of you tune in on, the Cantina. Those of us will watch on Facebook or watch us at a later date. We thank you very much always for your support. Just a bit of a heads up, because of my schedule, Steffi's, and the group, news is not going to be as often. We were trying to keep the monthly, but I'll be honest, I'm partly to blame. Family life.
No, you're not to blame, Yuva. You're not
I
to
know.
blame. It's also like the fact that like we're not getting as many Star Wars shows in succession anymore, so there's less to report generally. So it's better to do it every few months instead of having the
Yeah, when
same
like so
thing
like, when we
every
could,
month. Yeah.
so we could bring you quality content every time there's a new segment, right?
Yeah, I like that the way you put that. That was great.
With that being said, thank you so much for all the continued support that you guys give us. Allows us to keep doing what we do. And for those of you who are watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps build the group and the page and all that, and we appreciate that very much.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on the YouTube link or just after the fact, like please join us when we're doing the live stream. It's a lot more fun in the comments and stuff like that when
Yeah.
we have interacting.
And before I close off, please don't forget our panel discussion that takes place next week, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Right.
Panel discussion next Tuesday. Star Wars Rebuilding Galaxy watch party, I think.
The following,
2020. The following week, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And book club meeting on the last Sunday in September.
With that being said, be good, be safe out there. Dengue is a hell of a thing right now, guys.
God.
Back home, dengue is really, really messing with a lot of people. So be safe out there as always, and we'll catch you guys for the next segment. Later.
Bye.